What's up guys, I'm James. Welcome back to the Great Gambino channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Richard LeGrand Mark II date model. If you do end up liking this video, consider subscribing or clicking the like button, as it really does help me out and motivates me to keep pushing this channel forward. Today's review piece was sent in from Chris over at the Watch Lounge. If you have a moment, definitely check out some of his reviews by following the link in the description. Richard LeGrand is an independent watch company based in Singapore since 2016. The company's goal is to offer high-quality automatic watches that combine sincere design and great value. The Mark II has been designed based on feedback from backers, fans, and passionate enthusiasts, resulting in a timepiece that includes everything loved about the Mark I, along with many desired upgrades. Real quick, I'll give you some measurements. We have a diameter of 41 millimeters, lug to lug is 48 millimeters. If you want to change out the band, it's 20 millimeters, and we have a case thickness of 13.1 millimeters. This piece does offer 200 meters or 660 feet of water resistance, and the crown is stamped along with a coined edge to help with winding and screwing down. Let's check out what that function sounds like. The bezel has just the right amount of reflective bling without being overstated due to its sapphire crystal finish. The edging is coined to match the crown, and the insert has fully lume numerals, but we'll take a look at that later. This bezel operates with a unidirectional 120 clicks, and they create an extremely satisfying sound. It's rather impressive at this affordable price point. Let me give you a quick example of that. In this shot, we see the double dome sapphire crystal, and it is treated with an anti-reflective coating on the underside. This one does have some glare, but you can still see that when you catch the right angle, it creates excellent clarity in the crystal, really showing off the details of the dial. Speaking of the dial, its base is made of brushed ceramic and it looks beautiful with its sunburst blue finish. You can see the applied stick hour indicators in combination with large numerals at the 12, 6, and 9 o'clock. We have a date window at the 3, and Richard LeGrand chose to do sword, hour, and minute hands along with a syringe second hand, which in my opinion was a good choice and adds to the overall class of the piece. Packed inside is a Seiko NH35A. This is a 24 jewel movement that beats at 21,600 BPH. You will have the option of automatic or hand winding, the ability to hack, and it should provide you with around a 41-hour power reserve. If you watch my other videos on this channel, you know that I'm a big fan of the NH35 movement. It has yet to let me down, so in my opinion, it's another feature that makes this piece more desirable. Taking a look at the case, they did an excellent job contrasting between the brushed tops and sides by adding that little sliver of high-polished beveled edge. It flows even in a consistent direction and is definitely much more than you would normally get when looking at the finish of other watches in the $300 price range. Flipping around back exposes the Odyssey emblem, and again, I have to compliment the quality of the finish. Just from this clip, we can see how thick and deep it is. I'll try to turn it sideways to give you a better example. It's one of the best I've seen, and it reminds me of the quality you get when Omega finishes their case backs with the seahorse. And of course, surrounding the logo, we have some information and specs about the piece. With this model, we get a fully brushed oyster bracelet. It has screw-down pins, solid links, solid end links, 4 micro adjustment slots, a branded double push-button clasp, and once opened, we see that it has milled parts. Again, I'm really just blown away at what this piece offers. It's really hard to beat these specs under $500, at least during the time of making this video. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the lume. The hands, indices, and bezel markings are all coated with BGW9 blue. It's starting to become more and more common to see bezels with lumed markings, especially on micro brands, and I'm happy that this is a feature included on the Richard LeGrand, adding to the value. Here we have a side-by-side shot with an American quarter to give you a better representation of the scale. This is a shot on my 6.75-inch wrist. In my opinion, I like the fit for my wrist, but it's very close to the max size that I would wear. I personally would prefer a few millimeters smaller, but I would be fully comfortable wearing this size as well. Let's go ahead and cut to some outdoor shots so I can show you that natural light reflection. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this review of the Richard LeGrand. My thoughts are that it's an absolutely insane amount of watch for the price range, and I honestly don't know how it's so affordable. If you guys are interested in this piece, remember to check the link to the Richard LeGrand website down below in the description. Thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.